So the reason most Christians won't really make it before they die is because they argue the things of the spirit so much. They argue the things of God so much. Listen, it's not a curse, all right? I'm not trying to curse. It's just the truth. You can you can't keep arguing the things of God and you expect God to answer your prayers from where? For example, God tells you or tells someone to tell you, do this, do that, and what you're seeking, you find. And you tell the person, why would God give me this kind of instruction? Why not go through this other way? This way is easier for me. You're the one choosing for God. Who is God to choose for you? That's what I hear indirectly from most of you that do that. God says, do it this way. See, in the spirit, there are protocols, there are rules, there are instructions, there are things you must do. For example, when the Moabites were at war with the Israelites, okay, it got to a point that the king of Moab took his first seed. That's Second King chapter 3, verses 26 to 27. He took his first son, his first seed that was to reign after him, and slaughtered him on the altar as a sacrifice because he needs this war to turn against the Israelites. If not, they were going to die. God had to see that, this is a sacrifice, this is the blood speaking. He had to ask the Israelites to go back. If not, the Moabites were going to win the Israelites. Not because God couldn't stop it, not because God couldn't save the Israelites, no. In the spirit, rules are rules. God made these rules. Everybody abides by it, including him, God. There are some protocols he won't break because of you. But he will always make a way out. What's that way out at that point? He asked the Israelites to go back because they were not going to win. The blood of this boy is speaking. Even though the Moabites were not Christians, they were not worshippers, they were not believers. But God had to ask the Israelites to go back. Now here Christians, they'll tell you to do this, do that. He say no, you will not do it. Who are you? Who are you? God says do this for this to happen. You're saying no to it. Tomorrow you tell me God has not made a way. He has made a way. It has to be his way. It must not be your way. If God says this is the way, then it is the way. I don't know what is wrong with us Christians. Go to the other side. The people of other faiths, they listen. They do as they say. They don't even care. They don't even question. They don't even want to know why you're asking them to do. They just do it. But look at us. You question every single thing God tells you to do. Because he's merciful. You feel you can do anything. You question whatever he says. The witches, if they tell you what they go through, haven't you heard confessions? What they go through to attain some kind of realm. But here, simple thing you're asked to do, you're fidgeting, you're jumping up and down. God, why should I? Why should it be this way? It has to be this way. If it's not my way, it won't be. Some Christians are going nowhere. That is the truth. If you keep arguing, you remain where you are. There are things you don't argue, there are things you don't ask God why. Just go ahead and do it. What he needs at that point is your obedience. If you don't abide, if you don't listen, he keeps you quiet. You won't beat him, you won't kill him. If God says through you this will happen, and then the things you need to do to get to where he wants you to get to, you're not doing it, he'll pick someone else who is ready up. He'll pick someone else up. When you're ready, then you come to him. Christians, we just have to stop one or two things that we do that are wrong. It doesn't have to be your way. It has to be the way of the Lord, not your way. Take it or you leave it. God will remain God, whether you do it or not. Your situation, your position doesn't change who he is. Yes, nothing changes. He is God. Why you Nothing. See, if you like, say God is terrible, God is this. See, listen, ignorance is not an excuse. Or what someone has done to you in the body of Christ is not an excuse. You read the Bible for yourself. You should know God for yourself. If someone has said something wrong or done something wrong in the body of Christ, and you're holding on to it because of the thing that the person has done, you're on your own. Yes. Nothing, okay? Nothing they change. If you like, hold that man to his truth and say, because you've done this, I will not listen to God. I want what God says. I want on your own. You will remain where you are. God will remain God. Yes. Last, you just die empty and just go there. When you go to heaven and they show you, okay, this is what you're supposed to do. Accomplish this when you're on earth, and you see that I've missed it all. Who will you blame? Yourself, not God. So please stop with this almighty attitude of yours. Stop with this. Do you know who I am? Do you know the ministry I work? Do you know I'm a governor of this? Do you know I'm a president of this? Stop it. Get down from your high horse. God is God. You can't be more than God. You hear me? Obedience is better than sacrifice. And to Jacob and the father of rams. Ask our bros Saul. You remember what happened to him, right?